Hi, this is Maria Fontana, and thank you so much for joining me on my webinar, Secrets to Getting Your Shit Together. Are you ready to be empowered, ladies? Are you tired of feeling frustrated? Are you just ready to feel good? And are you ready to just look at things differently so things change for you? I know I was, and that's what inspired me to share my tools and solutions with everyone and help other women around the world really feel better, get empowered, and find what they really want out of life and make those dreams come true. I want to thank you so much for being here with me. Welcome. I am so happy you're here, that you took time out of your busy day to listen to what I have to say and share with me all the good news about my webinar. So really, are you ready to feel good? I think you are. So let's get the ball rolling. So a little bit about me, ladies, for all of you that don't know me. I know some of you do know me. My name is Maria Fontana. I am a multi-passionate entrepreneur. This is what I have titled myself. I'm a published author. I'm a life coach, a business advisor. I've been an educator, speaker. I've been a salon owner for over 25 years, and I've been helping women transform their lives, their businesses. What I found is that my true passion in this life was helping people just become the best version of themselves, not only on the outside, but definitely on the inside. And I love to help people discover their own innate beauty, their power, their potential, to just enjoy life, be happy, authentic, successful, pull out the passion, and really live with purpose. I've innovated the small business cozy concept. It's small is the new big. If you want to be an at-home entrepreneur, you want to work from home, have an online business, I can coach you and help you with that because I've been successful at doing it myself. Honestly, my own experience in dealing with and overcoming panic, anxiety, codependency, which I didn't even know what codependency meant, quite frankly, till I was older. And that just went into adult dysfunction. Then unfortunately went into a bad marriage, which ended in divorce. I am a mom to two beautiful children, 16 and 10, my Isabella and my Max. And all this while trying to get through financial stress, hardship, hell, and running two businesses and being successful at the same time. I've been working on myself for quite a long time, and I do have the solutions to help you get through this. Honestly, I have been through hell and just kept going. You know, I always say this, we all got shit, but you got to turn that shit around. I still struggle some days, and if I told you I didn't, well, then I'd be a damn fat liar. And honestly, the truth is, with your tools and techniques, you can pick yourself up and keep going. We all hold the power to thrive and be happy deep down. Believe me, I've been there, and I still keep going. My whole business structure and the basis of what I do has been really built on love and light. So let me explain to you what the love and light concept is. Love is an unlimited abundance of true love and healing that just comes from your body, comes from your soul, comes from your heart. It heals everything. Love is the answer to everything. As corny as it sounds, it really is true. And light is your innate inner energy, the energy that comes from your soul, that light that you have inside of your chest that shines so brightly. We all have it. And it's the energetic energy that is able to heal and help all people. And really, if you turn that light on, there's nothing you can't overcome. These are two of my favorite sayings. I'm worthy of respect. I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of healing. And I'm worthy of peace. And loving yourself is the greatest revolution, because this is what I learned. Loving yourself has to be the first and foremost of any healing. Here is me and my beautiful family. So this is my husband Giuseppe, my daughter Isabella, and my son Max. I am very blessed. I have two really awesome kids. I got a great husband. He's my second husband. Round two was the great thing for me. He's the love of my life. So I really do everything based on love, passion, giving with the heart, serving. You can't have a business or you can't have a life that's not full and full of love if you're not really present. You get back what you put out. And I know this sounds kind of cliche, but it really is true. I attracted love into my life later, after I was divorced and had gone through a really, really hard time and was totally disgusted with everyone and everything. But you see, I changed my mindset and I just kept saying, I want love, I want love, I deserve love, I am worthy of love. And when I started to really love myself, true love did just kind of fall out of the sky into my lap. And I am blessed. I have 2 great kids, like I said. I've got a great husband. I got 2 awesome dogs. And look, listen, nothing's perfect. You have to work at everything. But it's truly, truly what makes my heart beat, and it's truly what makes me want to help other women and show people that you can have it all. You really can. So just another thing I wanted to share, what you'll discover in my webinar. Now, everything I do is straight from my heart. I'm not scripted. I make mistakes. I'm really real and raw. That's huge. To me, it's important that people know I'm a real person like everyone else. Everything I do comes from the heart, and I'm vulnerable like the rest of you. We're all in the same boat, ladies, just in different parts. I am here to support you. I am here to give you a roadmap to get you to where you want to go, your results, your transformation, and I share it with you through tried and true proof. I've been there, I've done it, and it works. So what you'll discover in this webinar is how your thoughts create your outcomes. I had no idea at one time that even mattered. Strategies for loving yourself. Oh my God, what did loving yourself mean? That's another thing that was new to me. Support for big-hearted women who want a home-based, online, or small business. Now, I do focus on helping women with their business strategy, but if business is not what you're into, then just ignore that part and take in everything else, because it all goes hand in hand. You can't be successful in anything unless you're really healed and happy and joyful personally. Letting go of fear and what others think. Taking action on your dreams, whatever that may be, and carving out time for your own self-care. How important is that? Okay, girls, there's many different parts to creating a passion-based life and business. By making a few key changes early in your journey, you'll be able to move right in the direction of your goals. If we don't change, we don't grow. If we don't grow, we aren't really living. How many of us are really stuck? I know I was stuck for a really long time. So let's get started with transformation 1, changing your mindset. So let's stop and breathe, because if we lose control, we can't think clearly. How many times does that happen where you hold your breath? That's sometimes what causes anxiety. Take a moment to remember all the good, not the bad, at least one thing. If you do not release the old, your job, your lover, your spouse, a toxic friend, there's no room for anything new to be attracted into your life. Thank the universe for having it all. Even if you don't, visualize having love, money, your dream home, your dream career, before you actually have anything concrete. Turn a loss into an opportunity to grow and fill that space with something or someone fulfilling that brings you joy. There's always room for joy, whatever that may be. Really, really dig deep and feel what you need. Learn to accept change. Change allows you new and exciting things into our lives. Love the skin you're in and savor the present moment. There's always something to be grateful for. You just have to look for it. So now we're going to talk about scheduling yourself. Did you ever think about that? I found that scheduling yourself on the calendar, yes, the calendar is one of the best ways to give yourself a little love, self-care, because you will make sure you make time for yourself. You make yourself a meeting time with yourself. So what I want you to do is this too. When you get some time, buy 2 journals. I'll explain what you're going to do with them later. They don't have to be expensive journals. You can even grab one at the dollar store. And put those aside, and later on in the webinar, I'll tell you what you're going to do with those 2 journals, okay? And it's really, really pivotal and important in your healing. So something I love to do is schedule myself a professional blow dry. Now, as many of you know, I've been a hairdresser for over 30 years. I could very well do my own hair, but guess what? I don't want to. I want to treat myself. That's one of my favorite things to do. It's a great, inexpensive fix. I also feel it's really important, of course, if you're not into makeup, I totally understand, but it's really important to put yourself together every morning. Put your makeup on, fix your hair, make yourself presentable, and really feel good about yourself. Also, treat yourself to little items. You don't have to spend a lot of money or go running around being crazy. One little treat a week. I love to buy myself a lip gloss, a mascara, something fun that just makes me happy, an eyeliner, a new hair tie. The simplest things are the best things for you. Honestly, little gifts to yourself. Another great thing is play. When's the last time that you played like when you were a kid? What did you love to do when you were a kid? I used to love to play with my Barbies. I used to love to play with my Barbie head doll and make do her hair or play house, make believe I was cooking. I loved lemon ice. I loved ice cream cones. Once a week, give yourself a treat. 5 minutes as if you're a kid. Play. Let go. Laugh. Giggle. Don't give a shit. Just go back to being a kid because that will make your endorphins run. It will make you feel amazing. Also, you can get regular manicures, regular pedicures. Again, if you're not into that, that's fine. But, tweak this to what works for you. Another great thing I found when I was really, really, really short on money and tight and things were just financially a horror for me, I found bartering. What a cool concept. You can barter for services with other women in business or other women. Maybe someone could watch your kid and you'll do them a favor. There's so many people that love to barter and you can get things done and, do things that maybe you can't afford to do. So be ingenious, be creative, and talk to other women in your circle or other moms. They would like to barter with you. You never know. Do your best effort to wear trendy and put together outfits. Honestly, you don't need a lot of money. You don't have to have a high-end budget. You really just need to put yourself together and look good. If you want to attract a certain kind of energy into your life, looking the part is really important. Even when I work from home and I'm sitting behind the computer all day, believe me, 9 times out of 10, I have my hair done, I have my makeup on, and I look pretty cute because you know what? That just sets the tone for the day, and I feel better about myself. So treat yourself to one special gift a week, just for you. Like I said earlier, it could be a specialty coffee, it could be a lip gloss, it could be a new book, anything. It doesn't have to be an over-the-top expensive thing. A blowout, a hair color, a new pair of pants, a new pair of shoes, whatever it is that makes you feel good. Tell yourself you love yourself in the mirror. This is a really, 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 really hard one, but you have to try it. It'll take you maybe a few weeks, a few days, or a few months to really perfect it. Be open and honest with yourself. You deserve the love and nurturing. It's all about you. Enjoy the moment and be gentle with yourself. Wow, clutter. That's a touchy subject. I grew up in a lot of clutter and I never realized how much it clutters your brain and your life. So if you're surrounded by clutter and disarray, really make this a focus for yourself. Make a plan. Don't overwhelm yourself. Just make a plan. Take on one small space at a time. Baby steps are always easier. Ask someone for support, a friend, a lover, a cleaning lady, a cleaning service. If the task is just too large, if the situation's really out of control, call a junk removal service. Sometimes they'll even remove the stuff for free. Listen, if you haven't used it in 6 months, get rid of it. Give it away to charity. There's tons of online places. I must have 4 different charities that I just schedule, pick up online. They come to the door, pick it up, and it feels so good because you're helping someone. I give everything to charity. It's a great way to put good energy out there. If you don't get rid of the old, you're not going to have room for the new to attract new things into your life. And clutter just blocks good energy. It just stifles everything. Don't overwhelm yourself with large projects. Like, don't overdo it. Don't flip out. Don't go crazy because, maybe the project's too big. Chisel it down in small, manageable pieces. This is really important too, everyone. If you have a home office or an office, get rid of the paper clutter. Organize, clean up. You would not believe how much more efficient you will be if you're not surrounded by clutter. Organize your drawers, your kitchen, and your closets. Trust me, it'll feel so good. But once again, break it down into very tiny, manageable things. And everything I'm recommending to you in this webinar doesn't mean you're going to do it in 1 week, doesn't mean you're going to do it in a month. Break everything down step by step to what works for you. Remember, folks, Less is more. You can't take it with you. It's material. It's not tangible. Love's the only thing that matters. Stuff, it really doesn't matter. New words, new habits. Well, this is an exercise that it took me quite a while to really master. And I'll tell you why. I had no idea that my words were creating my reality. It was just a matter of a pattern that I had, a learned pattern, a lifestyle I had developed. No fault of my own. It's just the way it was. But with a little bit of work, and remember, 21 days to change a habit, everyone. So use one of your new journals in the morning and one in the PM. That's what you're going to do. You're going to take one and use the journal I told you to buy in the morning, one in the afternoon. And no cheating, because really, if you don't do these exercises, you're only going to cheat yourself. Of course, you don't have to do it every day. If you fall off the wagon, no stress. Just get right back on, because it really does work in manifesting the things that you want in your life. What we're going to do is we're going to release all our ideas of fear, hate, anger. So whenever you feel anything negative, you're going to write a raw anger letter about what you're really feeling. Curse, swear, go off. I mean, you could be as vulgar and as pissed off as you want. Let it all out, whoever it is you want to light into. Then rip them up or burn them outside on the grill. I love this exercise. This helped me heal so much rage that I had in my soul for so long. You cannot believe what a healing exercise this is. And of course, after you write an anger letter, take a deep breath and do something really kind for yourself. Nurture yourself. Write 5 loving thoughts about yourself every morning. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I am lovable, I am a millionaire, I'm free, I'm smart, I'm successful. My life is good, my life is peaceful, I attract love, I attract abundance, money. Whatever the flow is, just write 5 things down. You will be amazed at how saying I am manifests amazing energy and attracts to you what you really want out of your life. Be aware of the energy behind your words, ladies. Stop and reflect what you're saying, then change it up. I was extremely guilty of this one. I'm tired. Well, instead of saying I'm tired, because we just wind up saying things repetitively without even knowing it subconsciously. How about saying, I need rest today? Instead of saying, I'm broke, how about saying, money will flow easily to me? Do you feel that shift? This is a famous one. Why me? Why me? Well, how about, what is the lesson here? Because there's always a lesson when it's why you. I was guilty of this one. This is one of my old lines, and I used to say it all the time, and I didn't even realize I was saying it. I hate my life. Oh, that couldn't be further from the truth, but I was so frustrated because guess what? The truth was I needed to ask myself, what do I need today? Did I need a break? Did I need to rest? Did I need some love? Did I need to be good to myself? The list was endless. I can't afford it. Now I say, it's not in my budget at this moment. The way we word things and how we speak to ourselves shifts everything. It's an amazing, amazing thing. Try it. When you're angry and ready to snap, count to 5. Breathe and ask yourself, is this true? If I speak right now, is it going to be helpful? Am I being truthful, or am I just pissed off because someone triggered me in some old resolved pain of mine? It's not easy to accept that sometimes it's our own pain that makes us flip out, but think about it, dig deep and reflect. Speak with love to people even if they don't deserve it. Trust me, send them love and light. It's so much more liberating than carrying the hate. Be secure in your own self-worth. Write and say 2 things at night before bed that you love about you. You're a beautiful soul, and every single one of us is amazing. You really need to dig deep and appreciate what you have, because you are a beautiful human being. Let's focus on releasing the old patterns. Old patterns are what keep us stuck in what we know, in what's comfortable. And really, change is uncomfortable. Growing is uncomfortable. But staying stuck in old patterns that make us miserable are worst. But remember, once again, be gentle with yourself, be loving to yourself, and don't beat yourself up. One step at a time. So just let go. Let go of anything and anyone who no longer brings you joy. If you have to remove people from your life, well, slowly do that. Limit exposure to them. Maybe instead of having dinner or being tormented for 6 hours, just meet them for coffee. They might not like it at first, but if they want to spend time with you, they'll start to accept the shift and they'll start to see your new boundaries. Don't explain yourself. Simply turn the grilling questions around with a positive swing. This is for when people just have no boundaries and get into your business that's really none of their concern. You just say, oh, thanks for your concern. So anyway, how is, and just shift that conversation around. Repeat positive affirmations daily to yourself. I do this all the time. I do this while I'm walking. I do this while I'm driving to work sometimes. If I just need to kind of reboot and ground myself, I'll say, I'm enough. I am safe. I make great decisions. I love my life. I love my children. I am successful. I am doing work I love. And these are all things that are true for me today. But there was a time where they really weren't true, but I said them anyway. And they became my reality. Love and respect yourself first, and others will follow suit. We teach people how to treat us. If you don't want to see someone or do something, just say no. No is a full answer. You only get one life, ladies. It's yours, not anyone else's to live. Spend your time on you first, then consider others. Schedule your priorities on the calendar. I even put my positive affirmations on my calendar. I'm looking right now as I speak to you, and I'm just looking at it, and it just says, I deserve love. I deserve peace. When toxic talk enters your life, walk away. End the conversation. Tell them you'll get back to them. Don't sit there and let them pollute your mind. Don't let people take up space in your head. The only approval you need is your own. Remind yourself of this daily. Look in the mirror at least once a day and tell yourself, I love you. Now, I mentioned this in one of the other slide sets earlier. This took me a long time to do, but when you start doing it, it's going to be uncomfortable. But when you master it, do it a little bit every day, just a little bit. It is so healing. Trust me. So now we're going to move on to releasing judgment. Judgment's a tricky thing. Most of us just learn judgment, either in our upbringing, the society we live in. It's okay. We don't have to hold on to that anymore. I found practicing catching myself judging others, because I was guilty. I used to judge others. I didn't realize I was doing anything bad. It was just the way I was taught. It was how I was living. It was my family pattern. So I just did what everybody else did. But I learned to catch myself, stop, and then I had to forgive myself and say, okay, I forgive you, Maria. Let it go and move on. It's very important to even forgive yourself along with others. You're just not holding on to that rage or negative, and you're not beating yourself up. You're just letting it pass through you and move away. Align yourself with your gut. You know that feeling in your chest, in your upper belly? I call it intuition, your gut. It always knows the truth. The words and criticisms of others have no power over you. They're words, they're thoughts. When you love and respect yourself fully, they won't even touch you anymore. It'll be like you're wearing a bulletproof body armor. They'll just bounce right off you. Forgive yourself and others regularly. So remember, forgiveness. It's not about if you forgive someone that you're making them right for what they've done. You're not. You're not giving them approval and saying, oh, it's okay that you mistreat me or you hurt me. But you're releasing that pain from yourself. The forgiveness is for you. It's really not for them. Don't hold anger. Holding anger is like drinking a cup of poison and waiting for the other person to die. Let it go. Well, I know a lot of us are guilty of doing this. Stop saying you're too busy. Why are we all so busy? It's like the new trend to say I'm too busy, I'm so busy, I'm so busy. It's just a habit at this point. Really focus, stop, take a deep breath, and think about it. Plan at least 3 walking outings a week, even if they're 5 to 10 minutes. Once you have like a set schedule, if you can get up and walk in the morning, even 10 minutes, It's a great excuse to reboot your energy. It helps with anxiety. It helps you get you focused. I think this is one of the best things that I do for myself. It changes everything. I do it all year round, no matter how cold it is, how hot it is. I don't go walking for miles. If I do it 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on what I feel like. It's awesome. It shifts me into a great place in the morning. Try and follow the same routine daily. I wake up 20 minutes earlier than I used to because it gave me more time to chill. I didn't want to rush in the morning. I would make my favorite coffee, put on my favorite music. I love angel music. And that just, subliminal angel music just sets the tone for me. It keeps me relaxed. How you start your morning really could set the tone for the whole day. Reward yourself with a yummy specialty coffee. Buy yourself a little gift. Buy a new bag, pocketbook, get a massage. As I said many other times in this webinar, one thing a week, a little gift just for you. You don't even have to tell anybody to get yourself a gift. Just do something that's special for you. Treat that little girl inside of you to something that's going to make her happy. Plan the night before. Lay out your clothes, set up your calendar, call a friend, chill out. Make your nighttime routine also very peaceful. If you go to bed aggravated, stressed out, in a bad mood, 9 times out of 10, you're going to wake up pissed off too. Work with your schedule, not against it. Schedule to avoid unnecessary stress. This also means don't schedule to cause stress. Say no to what's not important. Do not yes everyone to death. You come first. Your time is very valuable. So be very aware. Before you answer yes, let me think about it. I'll get back to you. Visit your local library. This is one of my favorite things to do because it's free. I love books. I love the quiet time. I just go there to escape sometimes. So I like to share this with everyone. You don't need money to be able to do something fun for yourself. This is a great happy place for me. So this is one of my vision boards. I love vision boards. I mean, I love to just download my favorite quotes. I download pictures I like. I download maybe a house I want, a car I want, a feeling I want. And I wind up putting it all on a vision board. And on these vision boards, I mean, you could just make one online and use it as your desktop saver, as your background. Or you can simply just, cut some things out of a magazine and put them on your on a piece of paper, next to your desk or in your bedroom or wherever works for you. I mean, do whatever works for you. But a vision board is a really great reminder every day to keep you focused on the good. It's a fun, easy, creative way also to attract and manifest what you truly desire. Try it. Try these tricks. I do a new vision board like once a month, once every 2 months, whenever I get inspired to do it. I'm not like psycho about it. But I do it, and I find it really makes a difference. I've been doing it for a good, I'm going to say 15 years now, and they really do work. Following through. So following through could be tricky because we do have old habits. So keep in mind, 21 days to create a new habit. You can do it. I did it. You have the power. The most important thing is make time for yourself and be really loving and gentle with yourself. If you fall off the wagon, which happens, I fall off the wagon's going and I'm holding on to the wheels, flying in the wind, trying to get back on the wagon. But the real important thing is get back on the wagon and be really loving and gentle with yourself if you do fall off. But follow through. Print these things out. Write them down, these notes. And even if you just do one thing a month, you don't have to overwhelm yourself and do everything. Small, attainable goals make it easier. I remember feeling that way when I went to a nutritionist about 10 years ago after I had my son. I was extremely overweight and I just felt like crap. So I was so resistant to going and starting something new because I had to change. I had to change what I was doing. I had to change my emotional eating. It was really scary. But you know what she really said to me that resonated with me, that for the first time in my life, I decided to really follow through with that program. And it was really just eating healthy, lower carbs, higher protein, walking a little bit. It was nothing crazy. I remember her words. She said to me, Maria, take small attainable goals, write down what you do, and if you screw up, be nice to yourself. Give yourself a hug and say, it's okay, I'll do better tomorrow. And you know what? It worked. I lost 90 pounds and it's like my kid's going to be 10. I've kept it off. So you can do it too. Follow through, but be gentle and loving with yourself. So everyone, remember why you started. Remember why downloading this video resonated with you. Something I said or did must have triggered something in you. You must have had some type of pain that I've had. Remember why you started and remember where you want to go. What's your goal? What do you want that to be like? What do you want to feel like? What do you want your life to be like? Do you want to go on vacations? Do you want to get divorced? Do you want to live in a better house? Do you want to not be afraid to speak in public? Do you want to lose weight? What is that result look like for you? Envision what you want to feel like. Follow through, be gentle with yourself, always reward yourself regularly, and be grateful for where you are, because there's someone that's in a worse place than you. Always be grateful. Congratulations, you did it! You got through my webinar. I am so grateful that you stayed this whole time with me and listened to what I had to say. You hold the power. You are an amazing human. Go do something really awesome for yourself now and celebrate yourself for putting the time in to grow. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing your time with me. We're all so busy nowadays. We all have so many obligations and things to do. But you took your time out of your day to spend this time with me and listen to what I had to say. And that means the world to me. It gives me so much satisfaction because the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is to help other women. And thank you. Thank you for letting me into your home. I think you're an amazing soul, and I think you're stellar. I want to share with you one of my favorite quotes from one of my favorite authors. And if you're into reading, I highly recommend that you read Louise Hay's work. She has been pivotal in my healing also. Louise Hay is an awesome healer. She passed away last year, but I really love her. And I think the time I read that first book, it really catapulted me into healing and really changing a lot of things about my life. So remember, I am willing to release the need to be unworthy. I am worthy of the very best in life, and I now lovingly allow myself to accept it. You deserve it, ladies. Allow yourself to accept all the good. Once again, I am so grateful that you have spent time with me. I hope this webinar was enjoyable. I hope, it's not scripted. I speak from the heart. So, if I made some mistakes, I apologize. But I really love every single one of you. I am so grateful for whoever sends me an email, downloads my webinars, listens to me on Facebook, Instagram. It is my goal to serve women, to help women become empowered and to transform lives. I know what it feels like to feel horrible. I know what it feels like to not know where to start. But happiness is a habit, and it took me a long time to cultivate that. But if you start slowly and start loving yourself and taking great care of yourself, I can support you on this journey. I invite you, if you're not already part of it, to join me in my private, closed Facebook group, which is Spiritual Women Cultivating Life and Business. It's a safe place for support. It's a safe place to get feedback. It's a safe place to share things. And I always try and post really great information. And it's our community of women. And I am a spiritual being. I do believe in light. I believe in love. So I share all of that in my teachings and in my work. If this webinar helped you, inspired you, moved you, I implore you, tell a friend and share it with someone else. Let's spread the joy throughout the whole world. Let's help everyone. Put your hand out and share this with someone else. Anything else I can do for you, I'm always available. Facebook, Instagram, you can reach me, mariafontana.com. That's my email. And you can also, anytime, you're welcome to book a free discovery call with me. There's no obligation. If you'd love to talk to me for 20 minutes, book a discovery call. Just go on my website, mariafontana.com, and let's see if I'm a good fit for you. If I don't have what you need, or I'm not the right person that can coach you and support you, I will find someone for you, or I will recommend the right fit for you. I love you. I'm sending you massive amounts of love and light. Be true to yourself, be good to yourself, and love yourself. Thank you.